Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to the Den of Tools. Today is Monday, May 13th, right? 13th it is, which means it's time for, come on, say it with me, Deals of the Week! Okay, probably not my best intro. I am exhausted. I broke down and I let the family get a new puppy this weekend. And needless to say, sleep has been avoiding me rather than me avoiding it. But that said, new puppy in the house, another black lab, and his name is Bear. All right, at least that's what we're sticking with so far. It may change, but let's jump into the deals because that's what you're here for. Boy, we got some hot ones. Let's start hot, all right? Let's start with Harbor Freight doing their 10 days of deals, and right off the bat, they got the Apache cases. This is Monday only. That's today. While supplies last, in-store only, Apache cases, 50% off. That's insane. That is, pause the video, go get it now because these are going to be gone. Just gone. There's some great cases. I want to get the longer one, if the one, the one I'm talking about. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because by the time I get done with this and get everything posted and then drive over the pass to Bozeman, they're going to be gone. But hopefully you can grab something. So jump on that if you can, because that's a heck of a deal. And then they also tease you with what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow we got the racing jack from Pittsburgh there, the 1.5 ton. This is great for your average car. Nice lighter weight floor jack, easy to move around. Normally $100. It's on sale, $32 off. I guess that's 32% off there. Also, $68 on that one. So stay tuned. We're going to see what comes up later in the week. Those are two hot deals. Let's see what we've got the rest of them for. Let's see. Come on. We can do this over here. All right. Had a ton of people send me in deals this week. You guys are awesome. Except for the folks who sent me in deals on Monday. Guys, I really appreciate it. I do, from the bottom of my heart. It's so awesome when the community rises up and starts sending in deals. I love it because you find you're more diverse. You find deals that I miss out because I'll get stuck in a rut and look in certain places. So it's great when you help out. But if you send me a deal on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, it's going to be gone by the next Monday. So you can't send me deals right now. But if you do want to be part of the group here and help out the community, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sending emails to or deals to red@denoftools.com. That's what you need to do. And if you do, that's awesome. You guys rock. And I'm sorry I got to say this, but yeah, don't send them to me now because by next week they're going to be gone. And I ended up wasting a ton of time looking at those deals going, I know they're going to be gone, but I had to go through each one. But I had 50 emails to go through, and it was fantastic. Everyone who reached out and helped. And if you want to be part of the community, again, email me at red@denoftools.com, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all right? All right, and try to explain what the deal is, because sometimes people will just send me a link, and I have no idea why it's a deal or why this is a good thing, because it'll be some store that I'm not familiar with or something like that. Anyway, let's get through the rest of these, because this is a hot deal. We've talked about these guys before, Fox Park Solar. There's a couple names they sell under, but this I've got one, and I've got it on my Suburban. And I absolutely love this thing. It for an older car, being able to have a backup camera like this. Is it a deluxe thermo imaging Predator style backup camera? No, but it's good enough. Heck, it's good enough. I don't even need a rear view mirror anymore. $10 off coupon. It's already on sale. This is a crunch here. It is a lightning deal. When it's gone unless they do it again, because I looked at it yesterday and it was a lightning deal. So it might be a lightning deal today, yesterday. Who knows about tomorrow? Get it while you can. That's $120 on this, which is a great add-on to any older car. All right, let's keep going here. We got Armor All. Again, these were sent in by viewers. Armor All tire foam, tires cleaner spray for cars, trucks, motorcycles, the whole 9 yards there. 69% off, coming in at $5. Then we got the Armor All Extreme Cleaner there. It's coming in at $648. And last but not least, we got Meguiar's Hot Shine Foam. It's the spicy one. It's coming in at $5.26. All right, let's keep going here. This is a deal. Check this out. We got the Metabo HPT sliding compound miter saw, the 12-inch. This is akin to any of the other big boys out there. But on top of it being a 12-inch, it's a zero rear clearance. You see the slides, how they're forward like this? let's see if we can get a good peripheral view on this thing, because this is, there, look at it, that's as far back as it goes. I mean, this thing slides back, but it doesn't go past that because it's sliding on those rails. There you can see the rails. I call them the over-under style rails over there on the side. That means like the Bosch and the Hitachi, and no, this is the Hitachi, the Makita and everything else. You can put this on your workbench. It's not going to take up any extra space. It's a nice smooth glide on that. Coming in at $300. That's the same price as the Harbor Freight when it's on sale. Now, it doesn't have the drop shadow. You're getting the laser with it. And I'm not a big fan of lasers. But at the end of the day, for zero rear clearance at $300, that's a pretty good deal. But don't buy it yet, because if you have a Menards in your area, I'm going to beat that deal later. Beat it like a redhead stepchild. I can say that because I was a redhead stepchild. Anyway, let's keep going. We got the Irwin Quick Grip clamps. These are solid DIY, quick clamps there. Coming in 68% off, down to $14. We got the DeWalt 20 volt max DCF 900B. This is a big boy impact here. Now it's tool only, but if you're already in the black and yellow line, or maybe you picked up a couple of those batteries I did the video on the other day. We did the Whately batteries there. We did that, and I got some more third-party batteries coming in. I'll be honest, I am a skeptic when it comes to third-party batteries. Whately overcame that by having a decent quality battery. I compared it to the DeWalt 5 amp hour, and it's not as good. It's close as far as how long it lasts. Now, recharge cycles, I don't know, but it's half the price. Legit half the price. And half the price as a backup secondary battery, tertiary battery that also has, anyway, you can see the video on that. Well, we're not going to waste a lot of time, but you know what? You can run something like this. You're not going to get 100% of the power out of it, but you're going to get acceptable power out of it. I personally would go with a top of the line DeWalt battery for this, but still at $211, we got 40% off a list. Next up, we got DeWalt batteries. Check that out. A 4-pack, 2 amp hours, 2 4 amp hours, $149 on those. We got this is kind of cool. Performance Tool Store. I'm not really sure who these are, but I saw ball and hex keys with the ball end on them. That's a nice little kit there for $3. I'd be willing to take a chance on those at $3. Next up, we got the Tecton 3/8 drive universal socket set. Another deal sent in by a viewer. Sorry, I don't have the whole list. I should in the future. I will try to be better about having names. What you should do is, if you want your names mentioned, say, go ahead and mention my name. Otherwise, I try to protect people's, anonymity and stuff like that. But if you do, say, hey, go ahead and give me a shout out or something like that. All right. And we will do that. All right. But anyway, as I said, we only feature Tecton stuff from Amazon if it beats Tecton's own 10% off. And this does it at 25% off. This is the 3/8 drive universal joint socket set, 17 piece. This is not maybe for a professional mechanic, a must have, but for the average, home mechanic, DIY or prosumer kind of stuff, this is a luxury, a set like this. 25% off is even better. That is a great deal. Of course, I love the Tecton Chrome stuff. We got also the Cold Steel Spetsnaz. For those who don't know what Spetsnaz is, that's the old Russian version of Special Forces, Delta Force, or whatever. I'm not saying they're as good, and I'm not saying this is actually a weapon that Spetsnaz would use, but that's what they say. In fact, what I will say is Cold Steel makes some great stuff. I have several Cold Steel products that I've purchased myself. They did reach out a while back about doing something with the channel, and then they kind of flaked on it. And I'm no hard feelings against them, because, I know how business is. It's going to go one way, that turns and goes the other way. But I'm happy to sit here and recommend Cold Steel products, because I think for functional, good quality, what I say falls in that 80-20, which is 80% of the quality at 20% of the price, probably better than 80% of the quality. I would be happy to grab this if I was looking for a little tactical camping shovel kind of stuff. For $20, 49% off, hell yeah. All right, we got the Bosch Bulldog Extreme. This is a classic. These are the guys who made this kind of SDS rotary hammer like a thing. Bosch corded tools. I may be down on Bosch cordless just because, and mostly just the 20 volt stuff, just because access to it is so limited and they don't do good sales. But Bosch corded 6 days a week and twice on Sunday. These are tools that will last you, a lifetime kind of stuff. Definitely a great deal there at $159 on that one. All right, we got SnapFresh. Now, we've dealt with SnapFresh before. I don't think they're super high quality. They're an OEM. They're buying stuff from someone else, slapping their name on it. You're looking at, though, a 12-volt cordless rotary tool, $50 with a 22% off coupon if you've been looking for a cordless rotary. And I'll be honest, usually I'm not a huge fan of them because I think they're a little underpowered. But if that's okay, if what you're doing is light work, light engraving, stuff like that, maybe this is for you. You got to decide. But it's a nice full kit. Look at that. You got a ton of stuff with it there with that 22% off coupon. And don't forget, if you go to buy it, don't forget to click. You have to click the coupon. Otherwise, for some reason, Amazon will think, oh, I want to pay full price. Who does that? Anyway, we got Ego. Check this out. We got the full kit here. This is their top of the line variable speed 56 volt blower here. This is a class 5 Hurricane in here. Oh, I take it back. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. The angle on this was making me think it said 655 for some reason. Anyway, 765. It is their top of the line. I just confused myself. I thought I was wrong once. Luckily, I wasn't. But anyway, yeah, if you know, you know on that one. Anyway, 765, the LB7654. I can't say enough about this blower. Full kit, 5 amp hour battery, charger included. The battery alone costs more than this. The battery alone costs more. All right, let's keep going here. Lexivon, we got a nice little bit set. Look at this. You got hex drivers there. You got nice chrome premium S2 alloy steel, 32-piece SAE and metric. This is normally $65, coming in 40% off a list. Limited time deal down to $39. Call it what it is. Then we got the DeWalt. Of course, I love the $10 DeWalt bit sets. Man, I collect these things like oh my gosh. Like an old lady collecting Hummels, if you know what I mean. I love these bit sets. I like the cases, the way they snap together. That way, if I'm going to go, I'm like, okay, I need this set, I need this set, I need this set, and go click them all together, throw them in the bag, and I know I got all the bits that I'm going to need. I love them. I do. Are they the utmost top quality stuff out there? No, but they're great everyday use kind of stuff. And at $10, come on. All right, let's see here. We got the Clear Power 100-foot outdoor extension. It's a 16 by 3. 3 means it's 3-pronged. 16 means it's a light duty. They may call this a medium duty. I'm going to call it a light duty. It's probably on that border there, but again, at 100 foot, I'm going to say light duty kind of stuff, lights and whatnot. I'm not going to run heavy duty power equipment off. All right, a hedge clipper, probably a hedge trimmer, especially if you're there using it. Keep an eye on it. Here's the number one safety tip. If you're running power through an extension cord and you're worried that maybe it can't handle it, use it for like 5 minutes and then grab the cord. If it's hot, just bad, all right? That's a bad sign, all right? If it's like, you pick it up and it's like, if it's a little bit warm, you're like, okay, maybe I shouldn't go past this point, at least while I'm using it. And then if it's cool, you're fine. You're fine. It's going to handle this just fine. Anyway, this is a limited time deal coming in at $28 on that one. All right, now Bosch, again, I do like some of the cordless stuff, specifically the 12 volt, specifically these little flex volt systems. Oh my gosh, this is because it's a standalone system and it's always going on sale. But look at this. You're getting the base driver, you're getting the batteries, the bag, the charger, plus you're getting the chuck, the right angle, the hex driver adapter, the offset adapter, all of that great assembly, 5-in-1 drill driver system there, brushless on top of that for $129. All right, let's keep going. The Skill 7-inch wet tile saw. This is not a high-end tile saw, but for small, if you got some stuff to work on this summer, the weather's turned, it's time to start checking things off that list. This could be a good one for doing small repairs and stuff around the house. Could you retile a bathroom with this? Yeah, you could. It's not the best thing out there, but it's also $80, $79. It'll get a job done. All right, let's keep going. The Arc Captain 130 amp MIG welder. Okay, it's flux MIG. All right, and the flux is in the wire. It's a wire flux welder. Flux core welder is what it is. I don't like that some people call it MIG welders because people who don't know get confused and think they're getting a MIG torch with this. It's not. It's a flux core, okay? But it's $140 flux core with a $20 off coupon, taking it down to $120, and it's a solid machine. I've worked with Arc Captain in the past. I have some Arc Captain equipment. fantastic stuff. I think it's as good as any of the other high-end budget stuff out there. I would put it up against like the titanium stuff we see over at Harbor Freight, that kind of level. And it's just you know what? I like the ergonomics of the box. Good setup, nice big knobs, easy to read, easy to use, easy to load. I think they're great. And for $120, if you're looking for something that'll just like be a hot glue gun for you, this is a great one. Just word of warning, if you're doing flux core, a lot of ventilation. It's a smoky little bugger. All right, we talked about this before, the calf home. Hate the name, love the product. This is their 8 drill holder wall organizer, 4 layers, man. Look at hangers, 2 racks, shelf up on top, lots of other hangers around the place, because this is stupid, though. This is hella stupid. All right, my California years are coming out there. Look at this. They got these bars in there. Oh, okay. I take it back. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, wait, no, it is. Yeah, screwdrivers at the back. Okay, I apologize. I got a little out ahead of myself. I thought they were hanging wrenches off the front. Like, why do I want to reach through my wrenches to get to my storage? All right, but again, who wants to reach up over that thing to the back to try and get your screwdrivers? That's going to be really difficult to get to unless you mount it down like or at this high, which is then I got to reach underneath to get. Anyway, that might be a little ridiculous, but it is some good storage. Some of the design, a little iffy, but let's look at the price on this. The price on this is coming in at $60 plus a 15% off coupon. So that's going to take another, was it $9, almost $10 off of that. How do I say this? They're not bad. They're not great, all right? But I've got 2 of this style of cart in my shop. If you saw, I did a video where I put a Delta Max Pro and 2 Delta Max Pro batteries on one of these carts, and I use it as like my go-to cart for like doing stuff around the studio. Like I have to power lights and a bunch of stuff over there while I roll it over there, and I got my laptop and my camera and all the lights and everything, and I just plug it into the cart, and it handles that weight just fine. In fact, all my stuff at my desk, all my electronics are sitting on the cart here right next to me. My camera's mounted to it, so I can't pick it up and show it to you. But it's not this exact cart, but they're all basically kind of the same. I looked at the reviews on it. There's no giant fish hook on it or anything like this. It is a little bit of a pain to assemble. All right, mine came with a hammer and this piece of plastic you put between the hammer, so when you hit it, you know, it disperses the force. And I hit the first time, and the piece of plastic shattered and went everywhere. Get yourself a block of wood, like a 2-foot long piece of, or a 1.5 foot long piece of 2x4. You're going to do better with that. But once you get it together, they're really useful. I find lots of jobs for them. I'm about to order another one. Probably going to order this one because right now my other 2 carts, this one's dedicated here. The other one's the dedicated mobile cart. So I need a third one as a project cart. And I gotta tell you, I like them. The only thing different I would like is if they fold. You can get folding versions of these, but they run over $100. So $70 for the base, over $100 for the folding. I should do a whole video on just the carts. All right, we got the Wera Stubby Set TX1 Screwdrivers Torx 5-piece set of mini Torx drivers here from Wera. If you're not familiar with Wera, they're European, I think it's a German-owned company, European-made. $28.90, limited time deal. I'm a huge fan of Wera products. We got Weehaw, they're right up there as well. Soft finish grip screwdriver set, slotted Phillips, even a square drive on it. 10-piece here, fantastic deal, 11% off. Not a huge percentage off, but on Weehaw, any percentage off is a solid deal. $55 on that one. We got the Weehaw high leverage end cutter nippers here, 6.3 inches, not huge, but not super tiny either. It's on sale 16% off, down to $19.56. If you notice, most of these deals today are limited time deals, but they have some smoking deals here. We got the Flush Slim oval head precision cutters here. Look at those nice little snippers there, coming in at $39.90. We got the Knipex 8-piece circlip plier set. This is AKA like the snap ring style there, coming in at, it's not cheap, it's $172, but you got to understand, these are professional level pliers. They are really kind of like the top of the line kind of stuff here. If I get the mouse to move over, there we go. Look at that. All right, Astro AI is back at it with their budget multimeter for was $11, $11 with a 10% off coupon. That's going to take $1.10 off of that. Is this the best multimeter in the entire world? No, but for low voltage kind of stuff, it's fantastic. And you know what? You can also use it in places where, like, I wouldn't put it on mains unless I know the mains are down, which you can use other things like a circuit, you know, a live contact tester or non-contact tester, find out if you got power. And then you can use it to, like, oh, I don't know, check resistance and stuff like that. And it works great on that. I'm about to do a repair on a dryer, and I got the heater on our dryer just went out. So I'm gonna have to go through, check a bunch of the sensors, make sure that those are all good, and then probably replace the heater core. And I'm gonna use something just like this. Maybe not this one. I've got one of these. I'm not sure where it is. I have so many multimeters, you don't even understand. Anyway, but again, there's a place in your toolbox for cheap multimeters, because I don't want to drag out my $100 multimeter every time, because, well, if I lost that, I would be sad. If I lose one of these, all right. It sucks, but, you know, at least it's not my $100 one. All right, and then check this out, we got more tech in here. We got the 3/8 inch drive hex bit socket set, 36 piece. If you're not rocking hex bits like this, or drive sockets, driver bits, hex, I can't even talk, socket bits, there we go. If you're not using stuff like this, you're missing out. This makes your work so much easier. I love these things. Coming in 20% off, down to $86.50. I did say I didn't get enough sleep last night, right? This is not my fault. You can blame the hound. Anyway, and speaking of the hound, the older hound has not a clue what to do. She's like, this thing is an alien. It's trying to hug me in the face. She's up on the couch going, she's terrified of it. She'll come around, but right now she's like, what is that? Someone brought in a miniature version of me. Okay. All right, let's keep going. We got the Tected 3/8 drive 6-point impact socket piece set here. 19 pieces, 6 to 24, no skip, limited time deal. 18% off a list, $57.10. Channel locks. I got to tell you, I like these channel locks. The more and more I see them and the more I talk about them, the more I like them, because you got to understand, Snap-on used to sell, in fact, Snap-on still sells a set of these pliers. These are made in Spain, okay? They're the same as the grip-ons. Snap-on sells them under their own brand. So you're getting Snap-on pliers here for $23. Buy a set just to annoy the other guys in your shop. Anyway, and you know what? I like the colors. I gotta say I do. I like the black with the little touch of baby blue over there. Maybe it's that's not quite a robin's egg. It's more of a baby blue. Anyway, good 10-inch curved locking jaw pliers. Are they as good as the Eagle Grip? No, but they are solid locking pliers. They are. All right, and of course, the Halder USA Simplex mallet, they're black and red plastic inserts. Huge fan of these, on sale right now for $31. We got the Makita. Okay, now these next few are going to be their factory, I don't know if they're factory. Yeah, they're factory refurbished. So these are sold through authorized resellers. This is sold on Amazon, but it's shipped and sold by CPO. And this is a renewed Makita that normally would sell for like $350. This is a just workhorse of a belt sander here for $234, $36. Again, another one of those, it's going to last you the rest of your life kind of thing. Then we got the Makita SDS Plus rotary hammer. This one's renewed, corded as well, coming in at $210.69. Now notice on these, the coupon's already been selected. I don't know if when you click the link, if it will be. Just make sure, double check, make sure that coupon is clicked. And then we've got the dual. This is a great jigsaw. Good old school D-handle jigsaw here. It's again factory renewed here. This one's shipped by and sold by Fleet Farm. Okay, so you know that you're getting it from an established retailer here. Coming in $98.61. I can't recommend these three enough. I think if you don't have, and I got to you younger guys, corded tools. I know we talk a lot about cordless, and cordless is what's sexy and hot and stuff. Corded tools in your shop are the anchor. They're the cornerstone of getting stuff done, all right? Cordless is on top of that. Cordless is a nice to have. If you haven't built out a full line of corded tools, that's where your focus needs to be, all right? Let's keep going here. We got Menards. I told you we were going to do it. Look at this. The Menards 12-inch dual bevel, 15-amp corded sliding compound miter saw with laser. Again, this is the same one I showed you before. Zero rear clearance. It's got the over-under style slides on the side. It's on sale here also for $2.99, except Menards does that 11% off rebate. So 10% off of 300 would be $30 off. So that's going to make this thing under $270. 12-inch sliding miter saw, name brand company, zero rear clearance for under $270. If you've been waiting to get one, I know we all would love to have the Bosch Glide. We'd all love to have the Bosch Glide, but the Bosch Glide is stupidly expensive. This might be the way to go. Or get the Bosch Glide because it's on sale too for $5.99 it's $50 off, all right, sale price, and it has the 11% off rebate. So 500, 11% would be 1% more than $50. So you're looking at under $550. So $550 if you want to go all out. But if you want a great bargain saw, you're looking at under $270, $550. I would have a hard time buying the Bosch, and I'm kind of a fanboy of the Bosch. It is that good a saw. It's amazing. But, at $270, I don't know. You do you on that one. If you buy one, let me know down below. Okay, and I know I've talked about it before, but the skill saw, this 15 amp corded 7.25 inch circ saw from Skill, I think the price has gone down even more. I thought it was like $46 before. It's $42.60. Every time I see this saw, I'm like, oh, okay, this is one of those anchor stone products that you need to have. Now, whether you have the Skill saw or a DeWalt or a Makita or something, cornerstone for if you're a tool bear or a tool weasel or a tool turtle or whatever you are, if you're a tool guy, you got to have a corded, a set of good solid corded tools, fallback, maybe main tools. They are the core for any kind of shop. And this can be that tool. This is a fantastic tool. Is it a $250 magnesium, framed, rear handle? No, it's not. But this is an everyday kind of saw, and it's fantastic at $42.60. That's why I'm including it again. All right, let's keep going here. Look at this. Look at this. This is better than Black Friday pricing. $250 for the triple stack pack out over at Home Depot. What is going on? I told you spring prices. It's been getting better and better every year. At this point, I'm going to say spring is better than Black Friday. I've been doing this 8 years. I see the numbers every single year. I track them all the way along. Better than Black Friday. I'm sorry. Will there be great deals around Black Friday? There will, but there's more great deals this spring. It's insane. Could be the economy. I'm not saying who's in charge of the economy and sending it down into the trash, but these companies, they want to sell. And if you've got some money stored up and you're ready to expand that tool line, this is the time to do it. All right, let's keep going. Check this out, the Ryobi. This is their cordless compact right angle grinder with batteries. All the batteries there, plus the charger coming in 61% off, down to just under $200 at $199. We got the Milwaukee Fuel. Look at this thing. The modular system here. So it's got the quick lock string trimmer here, the brush cutter, and the pole saw for $389. That's 37% off. We're over at Acme Tools, the Fisker. Here, let me zoom in on this. I love this. We talked about it the other day. This is an even better price, I think, $18. This is a great tool. Telescoping, so you use it in short areas. You can reach up higher. $18 on that. Great little whopper there. And let's talk about some power here. We got the max speeding rods. I've talked about them before. They sent this one to me years ago, and I wanted to hate it, and I couldn't. It just worked. It's coming in $600 list. Actually, that's a 20% off sale. Then a $100 off coupon on that, taking it down to $500, 3,500 watt compatible, suitcase style, super quiet. It's a solid generator. It really is. Then we got, check this out, over at Menards, the Snapper. Did you know that Snapper made generators? I didn't. This is the first I've heard about it. I mean, they make outdoor power equipment, so I guess, and it's one of the weirder designs. I mean, it makes sense. It's got the wheels on the back, basically on the side. Rather than front, back, they put the wheels on the side with the handle. Makes it easier to get around. You're looking at a 3,700 running, 4,500 starting inverter generator on sale with the rebate. Now, remember, if you're not familiar with Menards, the rebate you mail in, they mail you a coupon. The coupon is in-store only towards your next purchase. But anyway, $500 is basically your after rebate kind of price on that one. All right, let's keep going. We got, somebody sent me this one in, the Champion Power Equipment 4,500 watt generator. This is a fantastic generator. It's a solid generator. It's 4,500 watts starting. I'm not sure what the running is on it, but this is like, I see these all over RV parks and stuff like that. They're RV ready. You can run a lot of AC units on it. It's a solid generator. I don't have any problem recommending this generator. Super quiet, great controls, can be run in dual mode, all that stuff. It's on sale. It doesn't say it's on sale, but they've been lowering the price quietly down to $645. Now, if you want, they have the same thing over on Amazon. Amazon's been dropping the price as well. It's at $645, 21% off of the list there. Again, so either one, I'll have both links down below. Now, let's talk about DJI. So I'm going to say, okay, full disclosure, I have, well, this is part of the DJI. They sent it to me. I took it apart. I wanted to see what it was like inside of it. And I got it sitting next to me right here. I got to put it back together. But okay, I'll admit I'm a fan of DJI. I've had a bunch of DJI products. I used to have my Part 107 FAA licensed drone pilot. I had a side business doing drone work. And I've always been impressed with the stuff. Every year DJI gets better and better and better. I would almost consider them the Apple of the space that they're in. And when they came out with power stations, now they did send this to me. And I got a video that's coming out, I think tomorrow, about it. And I talk about this and the next one in it. I would say hold off until that one, until that video comes out tomorrow. But at this price, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to last. $500, $120 off. It's a smaller one. It's a 512 watt hour. It's got the LFP batteries. It is, and it doesn't have like tons of ports on it and stuff like that. This is small. DJI is approaching like the professionals out there in the field with drones and electronics and stuff like that. I did run a power tool off of them. They will run power tools just fine. No hiccups there. But that said, they're going after that high-end professional kind of stuff and running electronics and the higher, like that Apple level kind of product stuff there. And they're not missing the mark on it at all. So we're seeing this one here, $500, $120 off. That's the 500. This is the 1,000. Love this thing. This is, it's only got 2 ports on the front. And normally I would say, this is terrible, yada, yada. But for who it's targeted for the level of build quality on it, for what it's got on the inside, man, it's hard to complain about. $1,000, $300 off on that, taking it down to $700. Now, I will say this. Why did it do that? That was weird. All right, now the solar panels. They did send me their solar panels. I thought they were excellent. The build quality on the DJI solar panels, some of the best I've ever seen. Ridiculously overpriced. I get it. I get they're high-end solar panels, but you can do better out there. For a bargain basement one, these EBLs are fantastic. They're a great deal. $143 on those. And then if you want super high-end, again, they're 110 watt, but they're incredibly efficient. They get light from the front. They get light from the back. Doesn't matter how cloudy it is. It can be middle of the night. It can probably still draw some power. $217. You're paying for the, these need to be in bright, direct sun. These just need to be outside somewhere. They might work inside. I don't know. They're ridiculously efficient. All right. Then we got, if you just want the single panel, like you're going to mount it on something kind of thing, this is the way to go. 100 watt monocrystalline here, IP68 waterproof. Great for all sorts of conditions here. It's on sale, $89. All right, with some couple bonus items here for you. Because spring's around the corner. I can't tell you enough how much I love these ice makers. They're freaking fantastic is what they are. 6 minutes you get a glass of ice. And on top of it, you can pour other things than water in there and it will freeze those. And you can make all sorts of adult beverages and stuff like that. And put Kool-Aid in there for the kids and they'll have fun with it. They'll have Kool-Aid with Kool-Aid ice in it. It's a ton of fun and it's super easy and it's $80. eHomey, it's a ridiculous name. Full disclosure, they did send me a mini fridge. I owe them a video on that. It's sitting across from me. It's what keeps me in ice cold Coke Zero. So I may be slightly beholden to them, but this is a great price on this product, and I would happily buy one of these if I didn't. In fact, I think I have an eHomey already at home. I need to swipe it and bring it down here. The wife's not going to sit up at home. I'm going to put it up down here. And then one more thing here we got for you, and that is if you're looking for a tablet, the Apple Apple iPad Air 5th gen with the M1 chip, 10.9, 64 gigs. This is just a good, rock solid iPad here, coming in at 33% off, down to $400. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Macs. I think they're well made. I think the operating system is good enough. I'm a PC guy. I want that ins and outs. I want that low level of control. But I found when it comes to stuff like tablets and phones and whatnot, I don't. I just want to pick them up and I just want them to work. And that's why we switched over to Apple for that stuff. And it does that. It just works. It has beautiful screens. And you get, I think, a good solid tool for your money there. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Let me know what you think the best deal was down below. While you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. Pray for me because I need sleep tonight. That puppy's driving me nuts. He's wonderful, though. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.